Today I'm going to open up this Wild Hearts Crew doll while I react to the new G3 Monster High sightings. Coming up after this. So there's a new Monster High series, and it is awesome. It is everything I wished for. I never got the Wild Hearts Crew, which I am opening a Wild Hearts Crew today because they are so similar to the dolls. And when I did get my hands on the first Wild Hearts Crew, which did not come to Canada, neither did the She-Ra dolls from Mattel, and I really wanted to get both of them. I had been visiting the States, going on like shopping trips across the border, because the States aren't that far from me, back when they came out and it was still possible for me to do that. And I had them in my hand and I said, oh, I'll wait until they come to Canada. And they never ended up coming to Canada, and I never got them. But Brian and Veronica sent me a couple in the mail, and I was obsessed with them. And they were everything that I thought they would be and better, and I was wishing and hoping that the new Monster High would be very much like them, and they are very much like them, with thicker bodies and more kind of stylized proportions. Really cute. They look really fashiony to me. And there's basics and there's deluxe. That's what I'm calling them. I'm not calling them budgets because the basics don't look budget to me. And there's a rumor that they say that they're $10. There's no way. I can't see how that's possible. I mean, in Canada, that would translate to 15. But I was so happy to see that, yes, they turned out to be exactly what I wanted in this style, which I really do think that the Wild Hearts Crew was a test line for the new Monster High. So they kind of were testing their chops out, making them the way that they would make the new Monster High, and that is what we're getting. I know that Frankie is the tallest one, and we haven't really seen her compared to other dolls. But the one that came to Canada, the city that they showed up at, this independent toy store in Canada, it would take me, I think, 5 hours to bike there, 3 hours to take a bus. It would take 45 minutes to drive there, or maybe less even. But for me to get there, it would be really hard, and I'm pretty sure that they'd be sold out by now. But it was in my province, and I'm really upset and mad that I didn't get to see it. Let's see how the comparison here. These are pretty much the same size. Draculaura at least stands this tall. The one person answered that the joints aren't tight, which I don't know why, and they were happy about that. I don't know why that's a good thing. I love tight joints, and these have really tight joints. Before I show you the Monster High dolls, let's take a look at this one. This is my third one opening. I have these girls in some Barbie outfits. Again, I don't know if those are her glasses or their Monster High glasses, but I love these so much. I think that they're so cool. Their clothes have a lot of printed on details and stuff, but the material's really nice, so it's done better usually than what we see, because the fabrication is usually like this costumey material, and this is more of an actual denim, even though all of the stuff is printed on it. But can you see some homages to Monster High? Because that's what they did a lot there. Look, they even have details on the back of these. So this was printed on clothes at its best. I think in the Wild Hearts Crew, because I do have 2 more to open. There's 5, right? Yeah, I have them somewhere. The fashion packs. I don't have the fashion packs. I hope I do find the fashion packs one day. Let's take a look at these shoes here. Nice. Nice. And then, yeah, I think that the bodies are all the same, except for this girl's a little bit curvy. And I guess I could open up this and tell you their name. This book is so confusing. They put a cut in it, so you could flip through it, I guess, in a different way. I can't figure that out. What's up with that? Why they did that? Oh, they did that so you could make a bigger book to flip through. But what are their names? Their names are Corey, Kenna. Oh my goodness, I don't even know their names. Jassy, Rally, Charlie. I guess I knew their names before. It's been a long time since these came out. I don't know if anybody's interested in seeing what they look like. I'm interested in seeing. Look at this. This is just some example of the detail. Am I going to be able to pull this hat off? I don't like when they put the holes in the hat. I do have a Barbie BMR hat that was really nice. And when I go to put it on anybody, they always have the holes in the sides of the hat where it was fastened to their head with the fasteners. But this is my guess. The hair looks really good on the one that was opened. However, there are sleepover ones. And on the sleepover ones, to me, it looks like the hair is of this quality. And sometimes they do that. These dolls right here, the Hello Kitty ones, are pretty amazing. Their hair is, it's not the best hair though. It's the hair that people don't like. However, it's not so bad. And these don't have the articulation, but these are really kind of just, I think these are awesome. And then there's the new Karma Swirl, and I love that collection. And did I miss anything else? No, it's basically just the She-Ra that I missed out on the line. This is awesome that they have this shirt over the tank top. I think that is incredible. The camera on this. I think this is a good example of the quality that we're going to see with Monster High, even though it looks to me like there's no printing on the materials. This camera is really nice. I think this is unique to Wild Hearts Crew. The suspenders are made with ribbons on these pants. They are velcroed, but this is a nice material despite the printed on, stitching of the pockets and the crotch. We always like that better, and we like a cuff to be a real cuff, don't we? Not sure I want tears in my toys that I buy though. This is really nice. This is made really, really nice. Unfinished edge though. Unfinished edge, but it is supposed to be like this meshy 80s rough shirt, so maybe that's okay. Whoa, the hair is weird. That hair does not look good. I guess I have to take that out, because that's not really doing anything. The girl tried on some clothes and stuff, and Draculaura does kind of share clothes with the Monster High dolls, so I'm thinking that her torso is a lot smaller than the ones on these Wild Hearts Crew. It's a really nice tank top though. I wonder if Barbie can share that. Look, it's got a cow being beamed up by a spaceship. This is what the Wild Hearts Crew body looks like though, and I was hoping that the Monster High dolls were going to be exactly like this. However, they do have spooky underwear. They have cobweb underwear. She doesn't, of course. But anyway, I probably popped in some pictures here and there of the different dolls that I was talking about them. But let's take a look at them. Let's look on Instagram. I'll just type in Monster High News. Let's go to monster.news. They've been doing a really good job at collecting everything that's been put out. Maybe we should start from the beginning, and then we'll get some credit here for Caddy13 Noir from Canada was the first person to find these. I guess we'll go click on her profile, and you can see here that she has she's showing lots of comparisons of the new doll, so you can go there and take a look at her. Is there any favorite ones? I guess this would be one of my favorite pictures, that you can see the breakdown of everything. Real socks, real body. You can see that the top of the body does look a lot thinner than the Wild Hearts Crew. And then let me show you some comparisons so you can see her standing next to Frankie and how short she is. She's actually not as short as I remember seeing. I wonder if the new Frankie is actually tall. Maybe they are using at least some of the body parts, like they might be using the appendages on these for the dolls. The hands do look very much like these hands. Now this girl is Canadian, so she would not have a Wild Hearts crew doll to compare to, because like I said, we did not get them, but the hands are looking pretty similar. I wouldn't be surprised if they were the same hand. It is done in that pose that I really like. Actually, they look a little more stubby. It could be the angle. Maybe they have different shaped hands for the different dolls too. I would say that it does look a little more stubby. These hands all seem to be the same, though. So yeah, same style hand anyway, and they are supposed to be big. You can see that the joint's there. So Caddy is doing and answering lots of questions from all of the people. Anybody, if you have a question, Cat Girl, I guess is what she calls herself too. If you have any questions, she has answered it in her story. She even put the barcode there if you want to see. So that's so good. Okay, back to the Monster High news, and you can take a look at the box art for the Coffin Bean set. Now, I ordered this twice. As soon as I saw that it was available, the Polly Pocket Monster High, that's how it was listed on Amazon. I ordered it. It's the one right here. And Amazon keeps having undeliverable packages to me. They keep saying everything that I order keeps being destroyed, and I have no idea why it keeps happening. They say, I'm sorry, your product is being returned to the shipper. I complained. I had to order this once. It didn't show up. I ordered it twice. It came from the States, which is really weird. So I ordered it in Canada, only available in Canada, but it is shipped from the States. And then as soon as it gets over here, as soon as it gets into my town, the delivery person does something to all of the packages that I order. Especially, it seems to be just Mattel toys that are brand new too. Like, it's things that I want to get and review them right away before anyone else does. And something happens and they destroy it. Also, Monster High is showing up at, what do you call that, Spirit Halloween. The sleepover, which they're calling it, creep over party. These ones look like they might not be articulated to me, and that really kind of worries me. But Frankie looks really fashion-y, like a fashion model, and I find that with Draculaura too, that she looks, oh, we're seeing a TikTok video, that she looks super high fashion. Both of them do, and they're super duper fashion dolls. They are my favorite incarnation of Monster High so far. They make my favorite G2 Monster Highs. They make me not care that much about them because they look so cool. So then we had this Claudine one was also leaked, which is amazing. And then we have this Frankie one. Wait, that's Draculaura. This Draculaura one where she has her bangs off her head. So that's really cool too. They might not have articulation. And then there's so much of this stuff that's coming out right now that I might not be able to get it now, this one. So I'm calling this basic. Most people are calling this budget, but it comes with accessories. It's got lots of clothing and pieces, and like, that looks fantastic. This might be the only doll that I buy. And then there is the Claudine one, or maybe I might go for the deluxe ones because they are kind of deluxe. Now we will take a look at the deluxe ones. So those are the two basic, I'm calling them basic ones. And some people call these basic and they call those ones budgets, but I'm calling those ones basic because they're not budget in any way. And then this one, this is deluxe. So look at that. We saw a leak of Cleo before, and I mean, she looks amazing. And then the art, speaking of She-Ra, this is so much She-Ra and the Princesses of Power art. That's what it looks like to me. It's some part in the series, I think when they were drawing, or there was some specific time in the She-Ra series on Netflix, if you haven't seen it, that the characters looked like this so much, and it really reminds me of that, and I really liked it. There's this, like, it's kind of like a cross between, I would say, Picasso mixed with anime. It reminds me a lot of Astro Boy from the 80s. Any of those Japanimation shows that I loved back then. Okay, so then we have Frankie, and look at all those cool accessories and the phone and the one thing that I don't like is, but I know that the majority of the fans will like, it's the printed on stitches. I really liked the reboots molded on stitches because they were so much more realistic. I like them not colored, but I can accept that. I think that still looks pretty cool. Big feet. There's definitely joints on these. And then again, Frankie looks so fashiony. She's like definitely the fashion model of the group. So love her so much. And then we have Claudine. And Claudine is the most childlike, the babiest face, I guess, the most playline looking one. But again, a lot of great accessories. They all have their pets, which is adorable and fun, and the pets look really, really cute. And I think in Canada, I think these go for $25 in the States, and I think that they're going to be probably $30 in Canada, at least at Walmart, where things are cheaper. I believe that these pictures came from eBay, is where these originally came from. Yeah, so that's all of the ones that were in the deluxe packaging. This was the deluxe packaging of Draculaura before that one Canadian girl opened it. And then lastly, oh yeah, unlike the set that I ordered twice and never received, this is, and maybe it's being returned. Maybe my distribution center, maybe they saw the warnings. Maybe they got warnings that said, this is undeliverable. And because I keep buying things that aren't supposed to be, this is what I thought was happening. It's because I was ordering these things, they would show up at my distribution town, they would come all that way, and then they would say, the item is damaged and we have to send it back. And this happens to me over and over again. But it usually only happens to things that are brand new toys. So my guess was always that, and maybe the people who did get them, got the coffee bean set, is because, I don't know, the people who delivered their packages did not pay attention to street date releases on them. I don't know. That is my only guess why everything I order keeps being damaged and returned. But yeah, there's an open-faced box also. That's a variant found. So lots of new stuff, and I love it. I think it looks so good. It reminds me so much of the Wild Hearts crew. Let's just hope it has better hair. I think that's what we all wish for. I think I can agree on that. I love playline stuff, and I love things that are economical toys that are attainable for everyone. I like that part. There's a lot of dolls and a lot of toys out there that not everyone can afford. So I think that's sad. And I love when there's great things that everyone can have. And it seems to me also that the eyes aren't pixelated on any of these new dolls. And I don't think the eyes are pixelated on these. No, they're not. So I think that these are very good. The Wild Hearts crew are a very good example of what we'll be getting. And my biggest wish was for them to be on these sturdy bodies, and the bodies do look exactly the same as these. They might be a little bit shorter and a little bit thinner, but there is some substance to them. They're hunkier and chunkier, and that's all I wished for. Oh, besides, I did wish that all of their joints were interchangeable so that you could take off their joints and mix and match them as you go. However, with dolls, you pretty much don't have to do that because most of them have the standard. What you're going to mix and match are the clothing and accessories, which usually doesn't work very well with Monster High because when you have a certain hair color, you got to wear certain colored clothes. So what you get packaged with is usually going to be best for you. However, I am definitely going to be redressing all of my Monster High and all of my Wild Hearts crew dolls in upcoming videos. And they're mostly going to wear black because everyone looks good in black. But once in a while, I'll find some blue clothes for her, or some orange clothes would look good on her. Some green and red. You can see that she looks good in this Barbie outfit. And you can see that she looks good in that Barbie outfit. So that is the Monster High news as of date. But the stuff keeps coming in, so keep your eye on Instagram, and I'll be there looking. I'm really excited. I cannot wait to get my hands on all of these. I have to sell some old toys and make lots of money so I can afford all of these news. It's overwhelming. There are too many lines. There's the sleep line, there's the basic, there's the budget, and then there's all of the little added play sets like the coffee bean, and there's a car, and there's a bed. There's way too much. I don't know if I'm going to pick and choose. I don't know if I'm going to get everything. I'm probably going to get everything. Maybe I'll do it slowly. Maybe I'll just get, I don't know. When I see them in store, I'm not going to be able to stop myself. Are you going to get these? Are you excited about these? Do you not like them? They're my favorite Monster High of all. Let me know down below your opinion. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you next time. So who else do I have to open? I have this girl, Corey. Probably the only one I can say their name properly. She's so awesome. I guess she's the Claudine of the group. And then there's Charlie. I can say her name too. So 2 more of those to open, which I'm so excited. And then I have 1 fashion pack. I'm really upset that I don't have the other fashion packs. I think that they put out 4 small ones and 4 large ones. I have 2 small ones. This one came with some, I guess I got it on eBay, this one. Anyway, I got 1 fashion pack packed in with 2 of the dolls, so that was great. And I believe that those black sunglasses are the exact same Monster High sunglasses that I have here. They did reuse some parts. Not very much in the fashion pack, though. We get some stickers or tattoos or something. So there's only 3 things: a t-shirt, sunglasses, and roller skates that can be transformed into sneakers. They're cool. I'm really sad. I'm hoping one day at some store I'll walk into, some discount liquidation store, and I'll see all of the fashion packs, and I'll just buy all of them. I'm hoping that for Creatable World too. They had the small fashion packs that I didn't get. Oh, that's another doll line that I love from Mattel. That is definitely worth mentioning in the last year. Short run Mattel dolls that are awesome to collect, and I will cherish forever. I'll never get rid of them. Those Hello Kitty ones. This video has been long enough.